ค legit. Can make me move. You can make me move. Can make me.
Hector Coupe opted not to take the risk. With the stakes raised, the pressure to unleash his star striker has grown.
Salah's fine. Players always want to play, and we want him to play. No one knows what will happen, but I think we were right to be cautious. I'm convinced he'll have a part to play against Russia and Saudi Arabia.
Egypt know they almost certainly need to beat the host nation in St. Petersburg to retain a realistic chance of progressing from the group. They certainly showed they have talent in their opening match. Now they just need to introduce one final key ingredient.
Our team has a style, I believe I can say that. And if Salah is playing, he definitely adds quality to the team. No one can deny that. He's one of the best players in the world. So yes, I think it's important for him to be with us.
No surprises when we talk about Egypt. It's all about Mo Salah. We did analyse him a little bit earlier on. We'll end, I'm sure, our build-up with a bit more on Mo Salah. But for now, let's have a look at the other man who made an impact in that first match against Uruguay, and that is El Shanawi, the goalkeeper, who put in a man-of-the-match performance. He kept them at bay, kept the Cavani and Suarez at bay.
Yeah, he did. I mean, that's a great save, isn't it? He stands up big, you know. It was a problem for Uruguay, wasn't it? All day long, you know. He was always there. He was always big. He was putting his body on the line.
I mean, Suarez should be scoring this.
Yeah, but the keeper's gone down at the right time. He's read Suarez, what Suarez is going to do, and he's probably watched him in them positions. You know, he's probably watched, you know, the videos of him in them positions when he gets in there, what he needs to do. That's a fantastic save.
Mark, you were impressed with Egypt overall, and as always we say, you've got to have that goalkeeper to give the confidence to the rest.
Absolutely, for such a big man, he's very agile, isn't he? And what he did do here in the game, he kept himself big when he had to.
Yeah.
And, you know, it was no nonsense. That was a proper save. It wasn't as if it was like a showboating or anything else. It's a proper save, and he deserved to get the man of the match in this game, or in the last game, sorry.
1.91, of course, big man as well, as you said, but he does get down well, and also acrobatic saves. Another player we should probably talk about in terms of the defensive nature of this side, El Neni. He was also quite key in that game for Egypt.
Listen, if your back four and your goalkeeper is sound, you've got a chance. I mean, Egypt wasn't too bad in the last game. You know, they just switched off at the wrong time, didn't
Wasn't
they?
enough attacking intent though, was
Well, you're going to get that, aren't you? You've got your best player sat on the bench, you know, he just takes that little bit of momentum away from it. But, you know, tonight they've just got to all come together, and they've got to be rock solid, like we've seen the other underdogs, very rock solid, and hopefully they can break away and get a goal.
It was interesting to listen to the manager, Cooper, who said he was delighted with the performance. Now, he's a very defensive-minded coach.
I mean, they were only 4 minutes away from
Of
securing
course,
the
so
draw.
they've done everything that they were asked to do, other than, which is what we've said, their Achilles heel, is balls from the wide areas into the box. So, yeah, I mean, they'll look at that and they'll feel a little bit aggrieved, albeit Uruguay had a lot of possession, a lot of chances, and it says something that the goalkeeper is your man of the match. But, you know, they'll take something out of that and try and get the positive. They've got Salah playing now.
One final part for us to look at. We're going to, of course, talk about Mo Salah again as we continue this build-up. Russia against Egypt.
Refresh and restart with Nestle Food Vitals. Sip positive.
4000 MB सिर्फ 160 रुपए में तो अभी *336# मिलाएं या My Telenor ऐप से ऑफर लगाएं and upgrade to Telenor 4G speed जो हर पाकिस्तानी चाहे.
You're making me better. You're making me brighter.
Nice.
Now that I'm on track, it's easy to see what's coming up next now.
यूफोन सुपर कार्ड हिसाब किताब की फिक्रों से आपको करता है मुकम्मल आजाद। तो अब निभाएं अपने सभी राब्ते बेफिक्री के साथ, क्योंकि पाकिस्तानी नेटवर्क यूफोन के लिए सब कुछ तुम ही तो हो।
जल्दी से चाहिए एक कप चाय। टपाल दानेदार की नई इंस्टेंट 3-in-1 इजी चाय। इजी चाय बार बार हो जाए।
4000 MB सिर्फ 160 रुपए में। तो अभी *336# मिलाएं या माई टेलीनॉर ऐप से ऑफर लगाएं एंड अपग्रेड टू टेलीनॉर 4G स्पीड, जो हर पाकिस्तानी चाहे।
चाय को ठंड करा दें।
2018 FIFA World Cup. Next, Russia versus Egypt. Live on 10 Sports.
Here's some very interesting match facts for you ahead of the Egypt versus Russia match. Egypt have never beaten European opposition at the World Cup. They've only drawn 2 and lost 2 of their previous 4 games. Russia, as you know, had that big victory against Saudi Arabia. They scored 5 goals there. That's more goals in this tournament than they had in the previous 2, 2014 and 2002. And Egypt have failed to score in each of their last 3 FIFA World Cup matches, and that is, of course, a big, big concern. So nice facts for you. Now for some stats in this match.
Opening match winners Russia will be riding a wave of confidence as they entertain first game losers Egypt in St. Petersburg. The host nation created a Group A high 12 clear scoring chances against Saudi Arabia, netting 5 unanswered goals from 7 shots on target. In their late 1-0 loss to Uruguay, the Pharaohs conceded 30 opposition touches in their penalty box and 15 shots at their goal before the South Americans' last-minute winner. Russia's Alexander Golovin will be looking to take advantage of that. He created 5 chances against Saudi Arabia, providing 2 assists and becoming the first man to score a free kick in the opening match of a World Cup. Both sides played without the majority of the football in their opening games, with the hosts making the fewest passes in the section at just 73% accuracy. The key is to using the ball wisely, and the team that does that will have every chance of success.
The team that uses the ball wisely is one that has the most chance of success. Pretty obvious, I think you'd have to say, but one element that Egypt have now that they didn't have before, obviously, is Mo Salah. And Mark, they didn't have that outlet, did they, in that first game, and now they do.
Well, that was the one that was missing. If they can defend like they did do, so keeping a clean sheet, and you've got Salah, I mean, he's going to get a chance or two, isn't he, in the game. Hopefully he'll last the whole 90 minutes, and it'll make it interesting, because that was the one thing that they never had. They never had that out, and it was a long old game for them.
I just hope he eases himself into the game and he doesn't go, you know, hell for leather kind of wanting to do everything, then he pulls up. I just hope he can ease himself into the game, be nice and light, and get the ball in areas what's going to hurt the opposition.
As a centre-back, Mark, and you know what problem he's got, of course, that dislocated shoulder issue. How do you deal with him? And you know exactly what I'm talking about now.
Well, you've got to be professional. So you try and rough him up a little bit, wouldn't you, and just test it. You're not roughing up in terms of being illegal, but in terms of just testing it out. You know, if I'd be looking at my left back, Zirkov, and saying, okay, the first time you can get close to him, just test him out.
Very quickly, as a fullback, how do you deal with him? Do you try to show him down? No, I mean, not talking about the physical aspect. I mean, tactically, you've got to show him down towards the other.
Number one, you've got to double up on him, and then you've got to show him, edge of the 18-yard, you've got to show him down the line. You've got to show him down the line. But And then you've got to have your winger with you doing that, and that's what will happen. They'll double up on him, and hopefully he goes back.
All right, boys, that comes to our favourite part of the show, the pre-match show. We're going to have predictions and justification for those reasons as well. He's passing it over.
Yeah, you go
Scott,
first.
you go first. Go on.
1-0 Russia.
Okay, and why?
I just think they've got more armoury up front, and I think balls into the box, they'll score off.
All right, so you think it's going to be a tight affair. What about yourself, Mark?
It's going to be a tight affair. I think it's going to be 1-1. I just think,
1-1.
yeah, I think with Salah in the team, they've got an opportunity to maybe get one.
Okay, a tight affair, but a difference in opinion on how that's going to end up. Thanks very much, guys. Russia against Egypt is up next.
चाय को ठंड करा दें?
Bell Life Series रेफ्रिजरेटर अनबीटेबल कूलिंग के साथ स्टोरेज मिले 20% ज्यादा। तो बेल लाइफ सीरीज रेफ्रिजरेटर लाओ और अपने किचन में लाइफ ले आओ। बेल चेंज योर लाइफ।
यूफोन सुपर कार्ड तो अब निभाएं अपने सभी राब्ते बेफिक्री के साथ।
जल्दी से चाहिए एक कप चाय। टपाल दानेदार की नई इंस्टेंट 3-in-1 इजी चाय। इजी चाय बार बार हो जाए।
4000 MB सिर्फ 160 रुपए में। तो अभी *336 हैश मिलाएं या माई टेलीनॉर ऐप से ऑफर लगाएं एंड अपग्रेड टू टेलीनॉर 4G स्पीड जो हर पाकिस्तानी चाहे।
परफेक्ट कॉफी?
ओपन करो, पोर करो, आधा ग्लास पानी डालो, स्टर करो, सिप करो, चलो।
दिन स्टार्ट करना है तो जागना तो पड़ेगा।
यूफोन सुपर कार्ड हिसाब किताब की फिक्रों से आपको करता है मुकम्मल आजाद। तो अब निभाएं अपने सभी राब्ते बेफिक्री के साथ, क्योंकि पाकिस्तानी नेटवर्क यूफोन के लिए सब कुछ तुम ही तो हो।
You're making me better. You're making me bright.
Nice.
And now that I'm on track, it's easy to see what's coming up next now.
Red and blue, yellow and red.
Very nice.
Nippon. High-tech Japanese technology से बना Nippon Paint, Asia's #1 paint brand.
Refresh and restart with Nestle Food Vitals. Sip positive.
4000 MB सिर्फ 160 रुपए में। तो अभी *336 हैश मिलाएं या माई टेलीनॉर ऐप से ऑफर लगाएं एंड अपग्रेड टू टेलीनॉर 4G स्पीड जो हर पाकिस्तानी चाहे।
Honda CB 150F. Honda CB 150F. Live for pleasure.
Players who came into the tournament with so many doubts surrounding them.
On the bench.
One or two silent prayers down there among the players. Tell you what, Salah looks the most relaxed player down there, doesn't he? Looks like he's just going out to get a few groceries down the road or something anytime soon. That's the arena that will greet them. crowd, 64,000. And the Russian nation will virtually come to a standstill watching this tonight. Might already be a handy goal difference that Russia have accrued in that opening game. If it does come to a tight finish in the group, they hope it doesn't. So the players on their way for a pivotal night here in Group A. Can the host nation, Russia, virtually clinch a place in the last 16? Can Egypt, with Mo Salah back in the starting lineup, get their first ever win in World Cup history? Make no mistake, this is a big one in Group A. It's the first game in the second phase of matches.
Ladies and gentlemen, please stand for the national anthem
First,
of
the
Egypt.
national anthems, of course.
Дамы и господа, звучит государственный гимн Египта.
And now the national anthem of Russian Federation.
Государственный гимн Российской Федерации.
Russia defy all the prophets of doom at this World Cup. Egypt will be a much tougher nut to crack than Saudi Arabia, you would imagine anyway. Zagoev is still injured and will miss the group phase. Akinfeev in goal after 14 years as the number one. Zhirkov, formerly of Chelsea. Ignashevich, the record holder in terms of caps. Kuderpov wearing the number 3 shirt. Mario Fernandez, the Brazilian-born player. Cheryshev in from the start this time after his 2-goal heroics as sub. Kaczynski, Galabin, a real star playmaker. Lovely free kick in the first game. Zobnin, Samyedov. And, of course, Zuba, who came on and scored as a sub. He now replaces Smolov in the starting lineup. Referee from Paraguay, Enrique Casillas, and an international referee since 2010. Both those skippers with over 100 caps to their name. Massimiliano Irati heads the team in the video assistant room in Moscow. There's the Egyptian lineup. El Shinawi, man of the match against Uruguay in goal. Adbal Shafi, Hegazi, the West Bromwich Albion player. Ali Gabba, who is as well, didn't get many games of them. Fatty with over 100 caps. The captain, Trezeguet, very talented. Mohamed El Neni of Arsenal. Abdullah Saeed, Tarek Hamid, the midfield player. And there he is, number 10, Mohamed Salah and Marwan Mohsen up front. That's the way Egypt line up. Salah is the only change coming in for Amr Wabir today. Salah so popular in Egypt that he got 1 million write-in votes in the election when not even standing. But this fella Galabin could be a huge hero for Russia as well. Those two men might be very, very key to what we're about to witness here. It's Egypt who get us underway here. Their hearts broken by Uruguay right at the end of the match. It looked like they were going to pick up a priceless point, but they left empty-handed and have to repair the damage. His first involvement for Mo Salah. You can bet your bottom dollar that the Russians will certainly try to test what sort of shape that shoulder is in with 1 or 2 hefty challenges. It's just the way it is. Abdeshepi in the left-back position. Just past 50 caps. Hegazi. Egypt have gone 7 games without a win. And they've given the ball away very badly there as well. Zuba wants it and it was played in behind him, otherwise Russia might have been in business straight away. Some nervy play from the Egyptians early on. Mohsen, the player, brought down. Egypt will have to do something they haven't done in their last 3 World Cup assignments, albeit spanning 28 years. That is score. Mohsen lays it off. El Neni to lay it wide. He's the captain, Ahmed Fatty, with the throw for Egypt. Saeed, and away by Zobnin for Russia. Russia's 5-0 win against Saudi Arabia was the biggest opening day win since 1966 in the World Cup, when West Germany, with Franz Beckenbauer in the team and scoring, beat Switzerland in England. By the same scoreline, incidentally, 5-0. That's the coach, Stanislav Cherchesov, former goalkeeper at World Cups in the past. He's under a lot of pressure coming in for this tournament, but that opening day win has taken some of that pressure off. He's very much his own man. And Hector Cooper, the experienced coach of Egypt, who took Valencia to 2 Champions League finals a while back. Former Inter Milan boss as well. He's really been around. Been in charge of Egypt for 3 years and has got them to the World Cup for the first time since Italia 90. Casey with the free kick. A relegation for him from the English Premier League with West Bromwich Albion this past season. Out of Cairo about Salah's condition, but he's out there now. Cherchesov wide to Zhelkov with the cross in, and not properly cleared either, and that'll be deflected behind for the corner. Zoltan Zepa. Deafening noise around the St. Petersburg arena as Russia have this corner kick. Samyedov to play it back in again, and the header was from Ignashevich, the veteran defender who's come out of international retirement to play in this tournament. And a whole crop of injuries. And Egypt caught out again there, and hammered wide by Galavine. Well, Egypt are all at sea defensively, and Galavine might have made them pay there, but didn't. This is just so sloppy from Egypt. They just can't afford to be doing that. Said to help it forward. Salah with the layoff. Going for the return ball as well, but Egypt will be a little bit worried about the shaky way in which their defence has started this game. Again, Galavine, who's got a lovely free kick in that game against Saudi Arabia. He's a very fine midfield player, plays for the CSKA club in Moscow, formerly the Russian army team. There's a buoyancy about Russia here. It might make them quite hard to contain. Once again, it's going to be Alexander Samyedov to take it. Zobnin didn't get the near post header he was looking for. It will be a corner though. Good defensive work by Mosan, who didn't appear at all in the qualifiers, but in the starting lineup now. Zhelkov with the cross in is beyond Gazinski, who of course has the distinction of scoring the first goal at this World Cup. Jasinski's header. There's Galabin. Now Samyedov. Of course, Russia had to prepare for this World Cup without playing any competitive games by the Confederations Cup here in Russia a year ago. That didn't go too well for them. It's funny how hosting a World Cup can work, though, and give a big lift to any team doing it. Only South Africa in World Cup history have failed to get beyond the group stage as hosts. But no hosts have won it since France 20 years ago. No place like home, I guess. Fernandez with the throw. Picked up by Hamid in the midfield, and Neni pressured, and again Egypt give the ball away. They've started this game terribly. Coach Cooper will be very, very concerned. Said tries to get Mo Salah involved. Golovin to play it wide to Cherchesov. Is the experienced Zhirkov. Mario Fernandez. Samyedov. Brazil looking a threat. Zuba was waiting and hoping. He scored with his first touch virtually after coming on the other night. Great header it was too. Nelson's on the chase there. Kutilkov doing his job well. He's one of the least experienced in the squad. It's only his 9th cap tonight. Ahmed with the header for Egypt. Fernandez to take it. He's been around in Russian football now for 6 years and has become a Russian citizen. Gazy had hold of Zuba's shirt there, but I think the referee took the view there'd been a foul the other way around, first of all. Russia 0, Egypt 0. I think the mathematics and dynamics of the group, the way it stands, are that Egypt realistically probably have to win. Even a draw would be okay, probably, for Russia, but they want more than that, of course. Sherkov with the header, picked up by Mo Salah. Salah trying to work it onto that left foot, and that is something Russia will have worked very hard on, trying to keep him off that left foot because it's deadly. Samyedov, breathless pace to the early proceedings. Cherchesov trying his luck again there. He scored an absolutely fabulous goal, one of the two he got the other day. He was switched by Abdullah Saeed quite nicely. Shefi laying the ball forward. Said's gone down. Mohsen to play it in towards Salah. Just one or two signs that Egypt are starting to settle after their nervy start. Good challenge. Post header flashes wide with Mohsen attacking that. It was a pretty good effort, really. Difficult to direct goalwards. Maybe just flicked off a defender last, which is why it's another corner. Abdullah Said to play this one in. Not properly defended there by Rasha Zuba, got a touch to that and nearly caused big problems for his defence. Played in by Trezeguet. So called because of his supposed resemblance to the famous French striker of old. You remember his golden goal, some of you anyway, at Euro 2000. He likes the name anyway. Wearing the number 21 shirt. Here he is on the ball now for Egypt. Trezeguet looking to bang one. It's not a bad effort at all, that. Better from Egypt. Cheryshev. Now Gazinski. It was his first competitive game for Russia the other night. What a way to start scoring in the World Cup. Yuri Zhirkov. Galabin. A lot of big clubs eyeing him, and he certainly did nothing to put them off with his display the other night. It is going to be a free kick. Sam Yadov with the delivery. He's winning his 50th cap, by the way, tonight. It's a good deep delivery towards Gazinski, who he knows pretty good in the air. Looking for the quick counter here. Salah on the chase. Well defended by Fernandez. Cheryshev, who didn't make the squad 4 years ago. Missed the cut by Fabio Capello, who was in charge back then. Russia did not play well in Brazil. In fact, they've been a big disappointment at most recent tournaments, including Euro 2016, when they went home very early. Could this be a different story? Yuri Zhirkov to take it. Sotnin was looking for the ball in. And once again, the predatory Cheryshev was looking to profit. He's been getting a lot of publicity, as you would imagine, but it's taken him a few years to become an overnight sensation. He only came on in that game because Zagoev had been injured. This was the earlier effort from Trezeguet. He was bending, but not quick enough. Musen. Russia are unbeaten in their last 4 matches against African opposition. Samyedov. Controlled by Ali Gaba, who was bought by West Bromwich Albion, who proceeded not to use him at all. Sent up by Ali Gaba. Good shot from the goalkeeper there. Al-Shinawi, who continues to make sure that the 45-year-old Essam Al-Hadari, who'd be the oldest player ever in World Cup history if he got on at this World Cup, doesn't see any action, not yet. Everybody is kind of hoping, not least the statisticians. Al-Shinawi was very good in that first game, made some big saves, couldn't do anything about the header which decided a match from Jose Jimenez. Salah muscled out a bit. Samyedov, much involved early on. Found himself getting hooked the other night in the second half, substituted. Never a nice feeling that, but coaches have their reasons. And here's Trezeguet. Salah. Shirkov gave him no time to turn. I must admit, the other night when Egypt went behind and then didn't bring Salah on, I wondered about the real state of his readiness for this World Cup, because most coaches would have put him on straight away in that situation if he was anything like fit. They didn't bring him on. But the good news is, after more work and a few days extra recovery time, he is out there now. Galavine. So composed on the ball, doesn't he? Shirkov is pushing on towards 90 caps now. Galavine again has done well. Kaczynski's in behind here. There's the cross towards Zuba, who couldn't quite reach it. We do have some aerial ability in there. Fernandez plays it in. Again, it's beyond Zuba. Again, Egypt can't clear their lines properly. Making his 129th appearance for Egypt to take the throw. 15 years he's been in and around the team. Cheryshev looking for the 1-2 with Samyedov. Is Kaczynski. He's obviously got a taste for a goal now, hasn't he? It's for Krasnodar. A couple of goals for them this season, but only a couple. atmosphere, even on the metro trains out from the centre of the city to the arena ahead of this game. Just a 15-minute ride, and most of them got off the trains to get soaked by pouring rain. Clouds scudding in off the Gulf of Finland, which is just 200 yards from the stadium. Salah. Trezeguet can hit that. He thought about it, now he has. Did he really need the touch? Just gave that defence time to close him down. All the evidence at this World Cup suggesting that the first goal is maybe even more important than usual. I can't think off the top of my head of any team that have come from behind to win yet. Here's Fati. Deflection on that cross. Mohsen went in for it, put Kutirpov under a bit of pressure. Russia complete with Cheryshev to Zobnin. Samyedov. Cheryshev's cross towards Zub. A bit of a misunderstanding between goalkeeper and defence. Golovin back in there, and this time El Shenawi can grab it. It's an interesting story with the goalkeeper. They named him man of the match in the first match against Uruguay, but he refused as a Muslim to accept the sponsor's beer. Here's Kaczynski. Ignashevich, who will be 39 on the day before the World Cup final. A real tribute to his fitness and conditioning for so many years. And he's still playing at the top level. Abdel Shefi. Egypt having to change into white shirts today out of their usual red. They've only got 2 points in their brief World Cup history, one against the Netherlands, another against Ireland in 1990. Those 2 points weren't enough to get them through the group because they lost the final game against England. Here's Salah. Might be just a little rust even after 3 weeks away. Samyedov, it's quite open this game, there's a bit of an ebb and flow about it. Golovin, again it's behind Zuba. Restored to the starting lineup today, Artem Zuba. So far Salah has had the fewest touches of any Egyptian player. Determined to make the critics eat their words, Russia. Must admit, pre-tournament form wasn't especially encouraging, but they did play against some tough teams, France and Brazil among them, on their way into this World Cup. It's a good idea, really, to get everybody up to speed, and I think the coach found out a few things about some players he thought he might like, but ended up not liking. And I think he's discovered a few he rather does, like Kaczynski and Zobnin, who've come in, and of course Chielyshev, who's on the ball there. The best the host nation have ever done was as the old Soviet Union back in 1966 in England when they got to the semi-finals. Their only recent good showing was at the European Championships 10 years ago when they also reached the last four. That was in the days of Pavlyuchenko and Arshavin. The thing with Salah is, although he might have a quiet match, he might just need a second. They can just engineer one thing for him. That's what Egypt will be thinking. Zhirkov, Galavin running the show in that midfield as usual. Kaczynski looking to get Fernandez in behind. Abdel Shefi, they would track the run. It's a good header from him. And then Egypt give the ball away. No surprise really in this goalless scoreline, because that has been the half-time scoreline in Egypt's last 4 games at the World Cup. The one that matters is what it says after 90. They haven't scored a first-half goal at the World Cup since 1934, when they were the first African team ever to play in the competition. Back then, there were a whole lot less teams. They only had to play one game. That was against Hungary. They lost it and went home. A bit different now with the talk of the expansion to 48 teams eminently, which is, of course, a big debating point. Mohsen to Trezeguet. Now Hamed. Push really by Kuchiepov on Mohsen, but the striker chooses to make very little of that. Trezeguet looks more likely than most to make something happen up front. Fati. Salah did score 5 in 5 games in qualifying, including the 2 goals which clinched it and set off wild celebrations throughout the country throughout the night. All ending in a nerveless penalty. That's Salah's touch towards Trezeguet. Morrison looking to do the hold-up work. He's done it as well by unconventional means. It's come out now to Said. Abdel Shefi flicked onto the back post where Salah was waiting. And that was actually well defended by Zhirkov. He needed to be there. This is worth checking again. Salah got in behind there. Zhirkov just about getting the foot in first. Goal kick is the decision. And there's been a lot of attacking intent, but so far only one shot on target in the game. A lot of these matches at this World Cup, tight affairs though. Very few teams seem to be a pushover towards Mosan, who got up for the header. Couldn't quite direct it goalwards. Wasn't an easy one for him, but he's putting in a good shift here, Marwan Mosan, who plays for the Al Ahly club in Egypt. He's tended to be the backup striker for the last 7 years. Returned from a cruciate injury this season, missed half of it because of that. Should be nice and fresh now though, and ready. Sobnin's good direct run, not such a good cross in. Possession so far, 54% for Egypt, and the 78% pass accuracy, just a little bit better than the Russians to this point. What can be converted into goals? So the game's changed a bit in the last few years, with the accent moving towards fast counter-attacking football. Leicester won the title in England with an average of 42% possession that season. Gazinski. Now Mario Fernandez. Gazinski again towards Zubas, well played by the goalkeeper. Looks very assured so far. It's only his 5th cap this tonight. One of the saves against Uruguay was top draw. To Benaya Cavani, I think it was. Good looking ball in there. And nobody really attacked it in a red shirt. Very good ball from Cheryshev. One of only a couple of players in the squad, Cheryshev for Russia, who plays outside of the Russian Premier League, in his case for Villarreal in Spain. Russia 0, Egypt 0. And this the second game for both teams in Group A. Uruguay facing Saudi Arabia tomorrow, with most experts predicting a Uruguayan win, which will put them very much in the box seat in this group, the South Americans. Samyedov. Gazinski. Towards Zuba. Zuba does have a great competitive record for Russia in games that really matter. 9 in 13 matches. Here's Gazinski. Cheryshev again. Not frightened to have a pop, is he? but the brakes on. Mohsin, now Salah. Mohsin had carried on with his run. Nice football that from Egypt. El-Neni to play it in there. Once again, Mohsin was on the end of it. Goal scoring is going to be a problem for Egypt. It has been on the build-up of the competition. It's a great block by the referee that time. Nothing we could do about that. It happens. Away by Higazi for the Egyptians. The Pharaohs, as they're predictably nicknamed. Not properly cleared. Sanyeda's way off to Galabin. I must say, Cheryshev gives the Russians a nice balance on that left-hand side as a natural left-footed player. It has meant that Galabin has gone into the number 10 role just off the striker, where Zagoev was playing before his unfortunate injury in that first game, which has ruled him out of certainly the group stages and maybe more if Russia do advance. Can they get a breakthrough here in St. Petersburg? Super on the end of it again. We really do need to be careful about the shirt tugging. Everything's being checked, of course, by the VAR. Amigabo's grabbing hold of the shirt. It's not enough to get pulled up for, but you're always going to be taking a chance. Tariq Hamid got the foot in the hard little workaholic in that Egyptian midfield. It's Abdel Shefi, Mohsin let it run, Salah! Turns, twist!